So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and first of all, apologies. I've been away for a few days. Not that I'm apologising for that. Had a bloody good time. Really enjoyed myself. But apologies because there was a big patch over the weekend, or some point in the last few days, and that's basically wiped out all the all the replays that I was going to use because the new patch doesn't allow me to play them. Which is really infuriating. Because I would normally have recorded a whole load of footage ready to go for this week, but because I was away I didn't. So apologies if you sent me any games in the last few days. I can't play them. Sorry about that. Really sorry. So I've had to scramble around to try and find you a decent game to play or to show. And I found this thing. This is just awesome. This is what is his name? Marky66. He is a pretty darn good player, and he's a particularly good player in this thing, the Chinese Tier 8 Premium Tank Destroyer. One of my favourite tanks in the game, the WZ-121 FT fake tank. How do I know he's good? Well, apart from the fact I've seen the replay. 2, he's got 2 marks of excellence on his barrel. So you don't get that very easily, especially in a tank that's as good as this. I've got marks of excellence in a couple of tanks, and they're generally tanks that people don't play very often. However, he wasted that shot completely. It's a tier 10 game on Abbey. He's gone into an extremely aggressive position for a TD into the Abbey central area. However, it seems to work to his advantage because none of the enemy teams seem to have come this way. So he's sort of set himself up quite nicely here, just trying to get some side shots on all those enemy tanks that are working down the 1-2 line. He had a shot at that T100, but obviously missed him. But is he going to get anything else? Not at the moment, it would seem. There's an Object 704 back there, so he's got to be careful. So he's up into the Abbey proper, trying to get some side shots on the guys on the other side. Oh, there's a STA2 there. Can I get a shot on him? No, missed him again. That's 2 shots, 2 misses. What a noob. Oh, and he takes a hit from the STA2 for his bothers. Now this thing actually has surprisingly good armour. It's only about 120mm if memory serves, but the angling on it is so good that it will block an awful lot of shells, even from comparatively high, well, not just comparatively high, from very high tier tanks, as you will see very shortly. So he's decided there's nothing much doing in that side. He got shot by the STA2, which was a bit rude, so he's moved round. Hasn't got any shots on the guys in the on the 1-2 line, so he's coming to a different position. Oh, and he has got a shot there on the T10. Look at that, 441 damage. Is he going to sit there and take another shot? Looks like he is. Good nights. Good night, sweet prince. He's down. 7.75 seconds to reload this 122mm Chinese copy gun. And it's pretty darn awesome. However, the team is not doing so awesome. They are, well, they were 4-1 down, they're 4-2 down now. Can he get a shot on the other tanks there? There's a Martian there, but they look like they've escaped through the gap. See where that nasty STA2 damaged the frontal armour. I think probably because he was angling down. Oh, hello. He won. First shot bounced, and he oh, it takes 2 hits from the E1, both of which failed to pen him. However, the second shot took out his gun. He's repaired it immediately. No point having a tank destroyer without a decent gun. That's what these things are all about. Let's come back even. It's 5-6, so we're getting back much more into the game. Is that E1 still out there? Doesn't look like he is. However, look at the other flank. It's fallen. The 1-2 line has fallen. The enemy have pushed right up the 8-9 line, so this is not looking so good, even though they're actually holding fairly even numbers. He's trying to get the Scorpion and the 704 to pull back, trying. So I think that's what he was trying to do with his clicking on the map and clicking on them, sort of trying to pull them, trying to get them to pull back. Because actually, a Scorpion G, a 704, and WZ-120 would be absolutely awesome in catching enemies in crossfire, a bit like what he just did with that Scorpion G. However, our Scorpion G got far too close and he's down. Now what is the 704 playing at? He's moving forward to engage the Martian directly. Why would you do that? Why don't we just pull back and get an ambush position and get a shot from range? But hey, he's decided to stick it out. It cost him a load of his health. Meanwhile, can we hit that Borsig? No. 704 is now being booty sexed by the T100, and he's down. So it is 6 plays 10. Sorry, let's try that. 6 plays 11. Got no shot on the T100. Just trying to help out that tortoise, who's got himself into a horrible position, backed up against the wall. Well, there's nothing much we can do for the Conqueror. He's pretty much dead. But here comes a Borsig. Hello Borsig. It's a shame we've got a heat shell loaded, because it's just a bit of a wasted shot really. Just an AP shell would have taken him down, but whatever, it's a gun out of the game, and that's important at this stage. Now he got spotted doing that, which has given his position away. Still trying to get a shot on that T100, but no joy so far. And he's decided that somebody might come around. Oh, hello. He was just thinking that somebody might come out and try and catch him unawares with his pounce down. There you go. The spotting ability of super obese tanks is well known, and that Martian spotted him. But oh, and he's got the E100's come around the other side and actually fails to pen him with his side armor. Marky spins round and takes that E1 down. So, however, they all know where he is. It's just him and the tortoise now. Can't get a clear shot on that Martian. He's using those buildings to good effect. Oh, right, now we've got a chance. Lock on. Oh, the aim time on this gun is one of its weaknesses. It's a big caliber gun, and that's one of its balancing factors, I guess. But as a result, you don't want to waste your shots. You've got to fully aim it in. But now he's alone. It's him against 6 enemy tanks, which is going to be a bit of a challenge. Remember, he's bottom tier. There are 2 tier 10s, 2 tier 9s, and 2 tier 8s up against him. I'm not sure what he decided to come down here for, unless he thought he might have a chance of catching that Object 704 back in base. But yeah, seems a bit of a risky play. However, somebody is in the cap, but he's pretty convinced that any minute now somebody's going to come running up that hill. Running up that hill. Oh, of course it's artillery. My word, if he thought it was going to be artillery, he would have loaded an HE there, I think. Here comes the 704, reloads before the 704 can get him in his sights. Oh, the object has reloaded already. Oh no, that was the object and the light tank. Got to take one of these guys down. Puts a lovely shot into the T100, but look at his health. He's down to 12 hit points. Will he reload before the light tank comes around the corner? He does, you know. Wow. Wow. He must have, he must have the adrenaline rush, because his reload time has gone from 7.55 to 7.05. So he's truly using that adrenaline rush. That's the loader perk, which only works when you get below a certain hit points. Now trouble is the enemy are about to cap out. He's got to reset that cap. Tortoise is impressed. He keeps going, oh damn. Now watch this. Hawk. What is he thinking of? He's been spotted. The Hawk knows he's there. He's in a TD where you have to keep reacquiring the target every time you move the gun too far. He's got to reset now. And does so with 9 seconds remaining. Reload. That Hawk was tracked there. Don't know why it didn't fire back, but it didn't. He's reloaded. He's going to spin round. Where is anybody going to be coming up that hill? Yep, that's the one he didn't want to see. It's the Martian. Martian misses. He's got a skill round loaded, puts it through the turret. Now what's he going to do? What's he going to do? He's not going to ram him, is he? Whoa! He's on 12 hit points. If he'd even touched that Martian, it would have been history. But he managed to get round behind him, avoids the Martian's shots, and gets it down into the low ground again. And he's going to... oh, there you go, another shot. Missed that. He's trying to avoid, or trying to catch this Martian unawares. He's trying to use the mobility of this Chinese TD just to try and get around the back and side. Back all sides, sorry. Can't do the backhand side at the same time. That wouldn't be possible. So where has the Martian gone now? It's come right back round to the middle. Remember, there's also an ISU 152 somewhere. He's been spotted, but the Martian's going to take too long to reload or to acquire his target, so he manages to get away. Now, put some distance between us and the Martian. Still no idea where the ISU is. It was last seen down at, well, you can see H8. So, but he would have turned up by now, I would have thought. So, oof, trying to use the climbability of this thing, which isn't great. Spin it around. That's better. Using WoT. Little bit of wiggling to get up there, and he's up onto the top here. Okay, so where are we going to go? We've got two enemy tanks. Oh, there's the ICU. Quick, 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 turn round. Oh my goodness, how annoying for the enemy team. Not that Marky's going to be upset. That guy appears to be AFK, or maybe he's disconnected. Let's be reasonable about this. It's entirely possible he's disconnected, but Marky doesn't mind. That's his 9th kill. He's on 5,600 damage, and I like what he does here. He heads off because he knows he got spotted. Obviously he did. So the Martian knows he got spotted. And he should have lost that spot by now, so he should be off the Martian's mini-map, and he spins it around and goes completely the opposite way. He's suggesting maybe he should cap. But, and I guess that's a reasonable strategy. If the Martian's up the other end of the map, it could be. But... and they're discussing whether he's going to get the Pools medal or the Calabanos medal. But I think all he's worried about is just getting the result, and that kind of settles it for him, because if you notice, the Martian started to cap. So we know exactly where he is. Now, he doesn't seem to have binos. I don't know whether he has coated optics, but the Japanese TDs are not the best view range, so this could be very tight. There's only well, just under 2 minutes left on this game, but it'll finish well before that because the cap finishes in 1.3 seconds. So it's going to try and get up here, use the stealthiness of this tank. Can't see anybody yet. He's got to get close. Oh, and that nearly ended up enigmaing me. Nearly ended up losing the game there. The Torsos is laughing, and he's quite right. And to be fair, Marky's coming in laughing as well. So it's 34 seconds, 32 seconds left. He's only going to have one go at this probably to reset the cap. Hasn't got any skill rounds left, and then disaster, he gets spotted. Oh my word, 23 seconds left, and he got spotted as he flew round into that corner. He was obviously trying to get round behind, but now the Martian knows where he is. Now notice what he's done. He's loaded HE. Because any kind of hit that does some sort of damage, either critical or actual damage, will reset the cap, and that's exactly what he's done. 176 HE hit, which resets the Martian. Now he can have a go at his leisure, but he is still on 12 hit points. But look at that, another HE shell into the turret of the Martian, who doesn't know whether to shit or bust. Regular shell, of course, misses, or fails to pen, certainly. Now the Martians should have loaded HE now. But there you go, that's the problem with this fake tank line. Gun depression. Chinese tanks don't have it. Trying to get a shot on that Martian, hits the turret, hits the commander's hatch perfectly square, but the shot bounces. But then he takes a risk here because he saw the enemy had fired, comes out and puts the shell under his lower plate. What a great game, GG. So what an awesome result that was from Marky. Really good game. He came out, of course, with the ace tanker. He got Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Shell Proof for all the bounces. He got Calabanos Medal for standing alone against 5 enemy tanks. He got Paul's Medal for destroying 10 or more enemy tanks. Defender, Tank Sniper, and of course Top Gun. Unsurprisingly, completely top of his team. 6,267 damage and 10 kills. 2,093 base XP. Just awesome. 24 shots fired, hit with 22 and penned with 20. That's a pretty good shot ratio, if I say so. I can say so in this match. I was going to say so myself, but since I had nothing to do with it, I can't really say that. He was hit 7 times, 4 of which penned and 3 didn't. That was mainly, I think that all of those 3 bounces were from the E1, which was amazing. Maybe the guy wasn't using the Top Gun, I don't know. Actually got maximum 100 hit reset points because he reset the cap a couple of times in that game. So really good result for him. 161,500 credits. Did fire all his premium and also had some consumables, I think, but still made 80,000 profit in that game. And his crew benefited from 3,454 XP with the premium count. Still would have been 2,300 if he hadn't been running premium. So there you go. That is Marky 66 Zumi 45 to give him his full name. But having an awesome game in the awesome WZ120 1G FT. What a brilliant TD this is, and absolutely cleaning it up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom signing out.